This is The Space Shot, episode 218 for December 18th, 2017. Project Score. Hey everyone, welcome to The Space Shot, your daily space history, pop culture, and news fix. I'm John Molnix. SCORE, or the Signal Communications by Orbiting Relay Equipment, launched on December 18th, 1958. This satellite was the first communications satellite, and it was designed to act as a relay system while in orbit. Testing satellite communications was essential to national security, and there was another benefit to this test as well. President Eisenhower recorded a Christmas message that was replayed from the satellite as it orbited Earth until its batteries ran out, allowing a message from America's president to be heard all across the world, including those under Soviet control.
This is the President of the United States speaking. Through the marvels of scientific advance, my voice is coming to you from a satellite circling in outer space. My message is a simple one. Through this unique means, I convey to you and to all mankind America's wish for peace on earth and goodwill toward men everywhere.
We just talked about how communications satellites were envisioned by Arthur C. Clarke back in 1945, and in the years after Project SCORE, the U.S. Department of Defense followed up this first test with countless others, from passive satellites like Echo to more active satellites like the one used in Project SCORE. Eventually, even commercial communications satellites launched, the first of which was Telstar. I'm linking to some episodes I've done on these satellites in the show notes, so if you're new to the podcast, check out these older episodes. Now, let's move forward nearly a decade and switch from geopolitics and national security to planetary science and the discovery of Epimetheus, one of Saturn's moons, in 1966. NASA describes Epimetheus as a, quote, potato-shaped moon with a mean radius of 36 miles. And now, this is really weird. You'll want to check out this entire article from NASA, but I want to read an excerpt from it here. Quote, this oblong moon orbits 94,000 miles, 151,000 kilometers away from Saturn, taking 17 hours to circle the planet in the gap between the F and G rings, but it doesn't do this alone. It actually shares its orbit with a sister moon named Janus in what is called a co-orbital condition, or a 1-to-1 resonance. One moon orbits 31 miles or 50 kilometers farther away from the planet than the other, taking more time to complete one turn around Saturn. This slight difference means that the inner, faster-moving moon starts to catch up with the other approximately every 4 Earth years. Interestingly, when this happens, the gravity interaction between the moons causes them to trade places between the inner and outer orbits. The closest they get is 6,200 miles, about 15,000 kilometers. This is the only such orbital configuration known in the solar system. Be sure to check out the show notes for more pictures of this potato-shaped moon. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. I appreciate all of the reviews that have been left for the show. It really means a lot to me, and it does help more people find the podcast. If you leave a review, screenshot it and send it to me at John Molnix pretty much everywhere on the internet, and I'll shoot you a Space Shot sticker and a little thank you. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button, that way you don't miss any of the daily episodes. As always, the show notes have more information on today's episode. You can hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Find me at John Molnix. I'm always up to chat. You can also connect with me on Facebook. Just search The Space Shot or click the link in the show notes. Tomorrow, Mercury Redstone 1A. I'm John Molnix, and I'll catch you on the flip side.